Hello and welcome to a new episode of Success Stories. Success Stories is that show where we talk to students of Ekcel Academy on how they have cleared their CS exams. And joining me today, all the way from Dubai, is Neelima Vinod. Hello Neelima, welcome to Success Stories.
Hello sir, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
So it's also a pleasure for me to meet you. You had been in the classes, but also you met me at the EDP in Bangalore chapter. So it was very refreshing to meet. So we thought that, okay, let us learn from a student who is in Dubai and how they pass the exam. Why I'm saying Dubai, because many students are interested about Dubai. But since you grew up there, you can tell us. So please tell us, when was the first time you got to know there is a course called Company Secretary course?
Okay, so I had no clue at all about what CS was, or I never heard about something like this. But then as we were coming to an end of our grade 12, we had certain career guidance classes in my school. So as a part of that, along with chartered accountancy, they said something called company secretaryship. So since I wanted to do something really different from what people actually go for, I was quite fascinated about company secretaryship, and then I started researching about it and the roles and responsibilities and the very lack of people getting into this course had my attention into it. So
that's actually quite a smart move.
Yes, sir. And so there was no looking back from there, and I thought I'll go for this as well. And I wanted to be here at the earliest. So right after my grade 12, I gave my entrance test and got into it. I got it in my first attempt itself. Eventually, I went for my CS executive, and luckily I could clear that in my first attempt as well, both the modules. And for CS professional.
Yeah, CS professional.
CS professional, I was looking for a very good institute, and I came across Ekcel Academy, obviously through your videos and shorts you upload, sir. And I chose Ekcel, and I didn't make a mistake there. I was able to clear module 1 as well.
Very good. We are happy about that. We'll come to Ekcel, but before that, I want to just understand. You wrote your exams in Dubai or you used to come to India?
No sir, we had a center here in Dubai, and then I used to go and write it over there.
So how many students write exam in Dubai for company secretary? Like in the exam hall, how many were there? Around, like estimate.
Okay, an estimate of maybe 10 to 13 students. Sir.
So it is around 20, not more than 20 students who wrote there.
Not
when you went.
Not at all. Yes sir. That too, this is a collective number of both executive and professional.
Okay, that's interesting to know. So for students, there is a center in Dubai and you can write the exam. That is the first thing you should know. And second thing is, like Neelima told, there are some of them, not many, but there are people who write in Dubai. But one thing, tell me, after 12th standard, did you join for degree or you did not join for degree?
I did not join for degree.
So that's quite a brave decision. So how did you take that decision? How did the family support in that decision? Can you please tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, sir. Like every other Indian family, my family was also asking me, is it good enough to go for CS, considering the fact that no one is aware of it without a degree? So I was like, CS course is equivalent to PG graduation, if I'm not wrong.
Correct.
And I had to prepare a separate PowerPoint presentation for my parents to make them understand that this actually works out. And then,
wow, really? So you actually made a presentation.
That was being a bit dramatic, sir.
But basically you have to give the complete details.
Yes, sir. Obviously they will be concerned about, considering the fact I'm the first one, I'm the oldest child in my family, so yeah.
Good.
But then,
so in fact, you had so much time to study, so you can give every time, and that is the reason why you have passed everything in first attempt. That I can tell you that.
Sir. Yeah.
So I'm not telling students who are watching this that don't take degree, but I'm saying if you don't give time, you cannot get results. The
Very true.
problem today is students are taking degrees so seriously that they're forgetting the future by not doing a professional course like this. That is why I just mentioned. So now,
Yes.
when you wrote executive, you passed the executive program. That time, did you feel, oh, okay, fine, now there is no tension whether I do degree or not? It doesn't make a difference.
No, sir. To be frank, I still have it in the back of my head that should I go for a degree, especially when I've joined for EDP and when I met my mates over there, everyone has at least a basic qualification of BCom alongside them. So when I
So
asked the other
now, what you can actually do now, Government of
yes,
India under the UGC has given online degree the same value of a physical degree. That means if you go to 3 years to college and get degree, UGC has given you online degree. There are so many universities, Amity University, Jain University, PS University, all of them give you online BCom, online BBA, etc. And it has the same value, same recognition of a regular degree. And best part, you don't have to go 3 years to a college, do stupid assignments which has zero value in the real world and waste your time. So you can consider an online degree. That is one option for you.
okay, sir. That is something new I got to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Yes, because I have met so many students who go to degree and what they're learning there has zero connection with the real world. It's not about CA or CS. In general, even if you want to go do a basic accounts job, you want to go do a basic sales job, what they study in degree is zero. In fact, it is minus. The value is minus. It is so bad. I have seen people who come and apply for jobs and they say, I finished degree, I got rank. If you ask them one basic question, they don't know. So you have not taken a wrong decision. You have done a good thing. Now tell us a little bit about your daily schedule, because you are a full-time company secretary student. How you used to study, both in executive and in professional? Since you're past part of professional, you can tell that also.
Okay. Sir, I'm actually an early riser when it comes to studying and not a night owl. So I made sure that I wake up early and then I used to segregate my work. As in, I'm not a person who can sit for a long period of time with my books. So I used to take adequate breaks in between. So I used to keep the morning session where I could grasp a lot of things. That is the time where I get to learn and capture a lot of things in my memory. So I used to keep that part of the day for the major subjects or where I'm particularly weak in. Later, I used to take a break and do. I'm a professional in singing as well.
Oh, okay.
So,
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I keep certain time for that as well.
So can you tell us a little bit more about that, because it's important. Students think study means only study, study, study. That is not true. Can you tell a little bit about your singing journey?
Sure, sir. Actually, I do have a small YouTube channel, Neelima Vinod. So I do upload covers on that, and due to that, I do get opportunities to perform at gigs, private gigs here in Dubai. So that is a time where I spend my me time at. So there is a balance between both studies and my extracurricular activities. That also has helped me. Yes,
it's really excellent, and it is 100 times better than going to a nonsense degree. Why I'm so thing about degrees, I see students telling, sir, I have degree exam, I cannot study for company secretary course. But what is going to give you the future? It is CS or CA or any professional course, correct? So what you did is music. You followed the passion, you spent good time there, and you also studied for CS, which is excellent, and I would highly recommend this to everyone. Not exactly about singing, whatever is your passion, pursue that. Along with that, do CS is my recommendation for everybody out there. So, and in fact, please do share your YouTube channel. We'll link it in the description. Maybe our audience can also explore your songs over
Thank
there.
you so much. Yeah.
Great. So now tell us a little bit about in executive, which subject you found difficult and how did you do that? Like, would you give extra time for that, or what was your tactics?
Tax laws was one aspect where I was a bit weak at. And being frank, another reason why I went for CS was considering the fact I was a bit weak at accountancy.
Okay, so CA
Accountancy
is
and maths.
okay.
Yeah, so CA was never an option for me. But when I came into CS, I came to know that it's not like there is no accounts or maths in CS as well. There is a fair amount of it involved in CS as well. It's not like
Yes, yes,
it's no less when compared to any other professional degrees.
definitely.
Yes.
Even sometimes I think, how did I pass accounts and tax? Even I'm from LLB background, and it was never easy for me compared to law subjects. But
Yes.
it prepares you for the future. Like all that study gives you the confidence to do any kind of work, and I'm happy
True.
that you did it. So now tell us a little bit about training. Many students ask, sir, in our YouTube comments, sir, I want to do training in Dubai. Or even I have got comments, sir, I want to do training in South Korea. Watching too much of K-drama, everybody wants to do. So tell us about Dubai. Can students do training in Dubai, or what is the rules?
Training in Dubai, even if the companies or practicing CS are willing to what give us that opportunity, it won't be counted under ICSI 21 months training because they won't be registered over here. But coming to the job aspects, you have a lot of openings here. That is what I came to know.
Yes.
In Dubai, Singapore, Malaysia and all, there are certain big opportunities waiting for you people here. So what I would suggest is training can be done in India. Once that's done and you have the caliber, you have a lot of opportunities waiting at your doorstep.
Yeah, so thanks a lot for sharing that, because when I they'll tell, sir, you are not in Dubai, how do you know? But I have friends, I have people. Now that you are there and you're telling us, I think our students will understand that please do training in India. In fact, Nilima is also going to be doing training in India. And later you can work anywhere you want, not only India. If you get opportunity, you can work anywhere in the world. In fact, I know people who have worked in country like Fiji, which has like very small country. People of US, Canada, UK, Malaysia, Dubai is very common. There are even unknown countries also people do work. So that is your interest and your caliber, like even Nilima has said. So focus on doing 21 months training in India. So tell us now about professional program. How did you choose Ekcel Academy for it? What was your experience in the CS professional coaching?
Again, coming to I had gone for your pen drive classes, sir, and they were quite helpful. I mean, like for a person like me who could not adjust to certain timings kept for live classes, having these pen drive classes have helped me because, like I mentioned earlier, I do perform at private gigs. So I had this problem of having this particular time for studying or not. So when I had these pen drive classes, I had this certain kind of confidence that I have content in my hand and I could cover up concepts.
And you can also watch in 1.5x speed, 2x speed if it is
exactly, sir. Yeah, so that is this special level of confidence you have that, okay, you have your plan in your hand and all you need to do is have a perfect timetable and you'll be able to make it.
Okay, great. That's nice to know, and I'm really happy that how seriously you're taking your singing, because you should never leave it. Whether you pass professional, you become a company secretary, please keep that as a very strong hobby. It will keep you in very good place. Definitely, I can assure you that. Now tell us a little bit to our students, for everybody who's watching, professional program students, executive program students, CSEET students, everybody is always looking for tips from students who pass. Now that you pass, you can give tips. So what do you want to tell them in general?
One thing that I have I believe is that at least 2 months before your exams, you have to keep that solely for your revision.
Yes.
That's what I do. 2 or 3 months solely for your revision. Before that, I prefer you all to complete with all your pen drive classes or your own kind of revision and taking notes or whatever. Everything should be before these 2 to 3 months. Those 2 to 3 months, stick to just revision and gaining more of conceptual clarity. and practically applying those knowledge, not just going through the book. Because how much ever you read, even if you go through the study, but you'll be like, what is this at the end of the day when you open the book? So conceptual clarity is the main thing. And yes, having a plan to revise the entire thing one day before the exam. That is something where we face a lot of problem because our syllabus is really vast.
Great, wonderful. That's really nice to know. See, I heard one person, and he gave me a very good advice. He said, whoever has passed something or achieved something, ask them what they did and just follow them blindly, and you will get the results. So same way, for students who are watching this, I'm telling, there are many students in our success stories. You can watch all the success stories, or even today's episode where Nilima has told. Try to follow. The problem is students will just listen. They don't try, they don't implement. If you implement, you will get results, just like Nilima has got the results. So now, Nilima, what are your plans going forward next few years? How does it look for you?
Going forward, sir, like I said, training is the first thing in my list, and for that I'm planning to relocate. And also I've also come across certain faculties who have asked me to go for an MBA alongside this. So I have no particular clarity about this, so I have to sit on for a research on that as well.
Great.
And yes, sir, I have to improve my secretarial knowledge, and that's in my list mainly. And yes, for singing as well.
Great, wonderful. So we really wish you the best for your training in India. For people who are watching, she's a person from Dubai but going to do training in India. And also, one small suggestion if I may make, please don't do MBA now. Whoever has MBA idea, I would suggest do MBA after some work experience. That is when it really gives you value add to get promotion or to go to the next level in the business. So right now, for everyone who is watching, finish your executive, finish your professional, finish your 21 months training, get that CS membership in your hand, work for a few years, then do MBA from a very good place. You can even do online MBA. I have seen students do online MBA from IIM. So now IIMs have something called executive MBA. I call it online MBA, but it's executive MBA, where classes will be only in weekend. It will be live classes, and maybe once a year you have to go to the campus for 1 week or something like that. There you get amazing people, amazing network, which will help you to go for promotion or get newer companies jobs, or even you can go abroad. There are many things like that. So get into the MBAs like that after a few years for your network and career growth. Just for qualification, it really doesn't matter. It is not required in my experience. Okay, so I wish. Yes, because otherwise it really doesn't make. So MBA is not bad. It's about when you do it and where you do it. It makes a very, very big difference. So with that, thanks a lot, Nilima, for your time. I hope students who watch this got a little bit of inspiration. For people who are watching this is just one interview. We have hundreds of students of Ekcel who have passed at different levels, CSEET, executive, professional. So watch that, learn from them, and please do implement. And if you still need anything, you can get in touch with us. Thank you very much, and all the best to you, all of you. All the best to you, Nilima.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. And another thing I missed out here was the shorts you upload, sir, regarding exam writing tips. I've also followed that technique of completing the whole paper, 100 marks question. I've attempted the whole paper, and according to the time you have mentioned, you had told me, you had mentioned certain minutes. Once you don't complete that, leave the question and go for the next question.
Right.
I've actually tried that, and it has helped a lot in completing the paper, sir.
Yes, it does, because I have faced it as a problem myself, where I used to find it hard to finish some exams, and I used to even not clear in that attempt. So next time I used to go, and that is when I implemented this, and I'm just sharing the same thing. So I'm happy it helped you. Again, I hope it helps others also watching this. Thank you.